everyone, it is a new day, so getting ready to take off on the bikes. Got both of them fueled. Stop at this place called Huckleberry. It's in Pismo Beach. Getting ready to head back down 101. There's a place, I think it's called Solvang. It's like a Danish town, but it's headed back that way, down south. Gonna stop there, probably get a coffee or look around the town, and then keep going till I get down to Oxnard and then catch 101 again, and then ultimately getting into LA. So time to get going. Got my phone on the quad lock. Check out all the Tesla chargers. I'm not sure if you could charge for free your Tesla. Tesla said they would never come out with a bike. According to Elon Musk, when he was young, he was riding a bike and I think he had an accident or something. Didn't like the way it felt, so said he would never do it. 101 South. Bike's handling really good at 2,942 miles already. Gonna cruise it down. Like I said, every once in a while I'll open it, but for the most time I'm just following the speed limit or set the cruise control. Handles really good on the curves. So here we go. Pretty much the 101 is just straight highway. Well, not straight, but but it's not like along the coast, not this portion of it. As you can see on the map, there is a place that we get to, little twisties. You go through some tunnels and then you pop out, then you're literally right along the coast. There's another road you could follow. The only thing about that is that there's a lot of stoplights, stop and go and stuff, and I felt like we weren't going to do that route today. But let's get going. I really enjoy having highway pegs on a bike. Makes a big difference. I could put my foot down like that, or I could hook it on, really stretch out, place it back on here. Same thing. This one, it clears a heavy breather, so it really helps me out. Keeps my shin and my calf off of it. Just a beautiful day. See what the temperature is today. We're sitting at 74 degrees and that's perfect. So on this stretch of road you're gonna see a lot of vineyards. Like a little bit earlier, past a bunch of strawberry, where they're planting and growing strawberries and stuff. But these are all vineyards, and you'll see them on both sides of the road. It's kind of dry during this season right now. Probably here in about a month or two they should start getting some rains. But I've been through here when it's all these hills are completely green. Right now it looks a little bit dry, but yeah, as you can see, all of these are vineyards growing wine. Really nice, and the aroma that's in the air. There's some other roads on the back, and you have strawberries growing like on one side, vineyards on the other, and it's an amazing aroma, like just hard to explain. And then in the background you got the ocean. breeze, and it's just perfect. But this is still a really nice road to travel on. Like I said, I usually set the cruise control doing 70 miles, throw my feet out on the highway pegs and just relax. But yeah, this side of town is really nice, down south on 101. Okay, so your exit would be 140 Alpha. That's the town we're going to. Solvang. And it seems like a little Danish town. I don't know, I may be getting this wrong. But they got these really cool windmill looking thing, and temperature's getting fresher because we're getting closer to the coast. As you can see right there, we're not that far. But yeah, this is your, oh, this is another cool thing about my bike is that see that little thing that turned on? When you hit the front brake and squeeze it, it locks it. So you don't have to actually hold the brake. The bike stays there. If I squeeze it again, it'll let it go. I could squeeze it and then give it throttle and it'll release it. You got to give it a little bit more throttle than usual, but yeah, it's a really cool feature. It's like a heel assist or something like that. But yeah, the town's probably about 4 or 5 miles back that way. But when we get there, I'll show you guys. It's really cool little town. This is the town. You see how like it's amazing how, look at all the little buildings and a brewery right there. The whole entire town is like that, and it's kind of like hidden. But it is so cool. They got hotels here. You could, you know, just stop and rest for the night, which I've been meaning to do. I just haven't got around to doing it. This is one of the hotels. Then they got this breakfast place. I've also been meaning to come down and try it out, but haven't had a chance. And I believe it's coming up. Or we might have passed it, but yeah, the entire town is the way it's built, the buildings, it's like literally stepping back into time, you know, going into another country. If you turn right here, so the town ends right there, but if you turn here, there's more. This is one of the bakeries that I come to right here, that cafe. Yeah, look at that windmill. Let's turn back around so we could go to that cafe. But they got gift shops, ice cream, everything you could imagine. Let's park and then we'll go get something to eat, or at least a coffee or something. Oh, shade. All right, let's get off. This is the place I was talking about for breakfast. Paola's, the pancake house. They say it's really good. It's got a lot of good reviews. Kind of reminds me of the pancake house. Check it out. More riders and stuff. It's a beautiful day. Everybody's out riding. So as you're coming up this road, 246, Highway 246 off of 101, as you're riding up here, you're going to see a lot of trees, a lot of huge pine trees to the left and to the right. And there's a lot of little wineries, and they got wine tasting rooms. As a matter of fact, before you even get here, along the road, you'll see a lot of those signs. And I've had the privilege of stopping on a few here and there, and yeah, very little wine tasting, and then I select the bottle of wine that I want. Of course, when you're riding, you don't have a lot of storage, so I always try to keep one of my saddlebags as empty as possible. Could carry about 6 bottles of wine if you wanted to, but yeah, I'll show you guys right now. As you're see the big pine trees out there in the distance. And right along these roads and towards the back, you'll actually see the wine tasting horses right there. I believe that's one of them. Another one right here, and they're really nice. They're not like these huge ones like the ones you see in Napa and Sonoma, and they got really good wines. You know, they got all the wines that you want, the reds, the whites. But it's very nice. A lot of back roads. You could drive around and find a lot of wineries around here. But we're on our way back to the 101, and we're going to continue down south, and then we're going to hit the coastline all over again. So, and it's going to get fresher again because it's getting a little bit warm with what I am currently wearing right now. So let's catch 101. Now this is a perfect area right here, right before you actually break back into the coast on the 101. They got a few little twisties. You're gonna go in through a tunnel. You could kind of open up the bike a little bit. See that wobble I get? That's a wobble I keep talking about my suspension. I don't know why it does that. I mean, granted, I was going a little bit over the speed limit. I think the speed limit's 85. I'm doing 75. I'm not sure if that's a 5 or an 8. But anyway, yeah, it's that wobble that I get when I'm going around the twisties. And this road seems pretty decent, you know, and I'm actually pushing down pretty hard on that side right there. Let's try it again. Going into it, pushing down on the bar. I gotta push down hard on these bars to prevent that wobble. Out of it. Temperature pressure changed immediately. Now we're closer to the ocean. I love riding this bike. That's my only thing right now is that wobble. When I get into the turns, it just gets a little bit out of, gotta back off of it right away. Right there, I started to feel it again. Anyways, there's the ocean. That was fun. That's a lot of fun. There's the ocean right there. Temperature is like 60 degrees now. Immediately it changed a lot. Left my brother way behind. He's really relaxed. Like, he sets his cruise control at 55 or 60. You can see some oil rigs out there in the distance. But yeah, I wanted you guys to see. Someone said put a camera so we could see it, and you were able to see it. And I was pushing down pretty hard on this side, so leave me in the comments what you guys think about that. I don't know, thinking about changing the suspension still on this bike. Tire pressure is good, checked it this morning. Just that one thing. Let's keep riding. Next stop probably be Santa Barbara. This area right here that we're passing right now is Santa Barbara. Weather's been good, traffic's been good, hasn't been too busy. Santa Barbara has a lot of things going on all year long. It's really nice. It's right along the coast. They got nice hotels, they got good restaurants, a lot of activities that they have going on. They have, like, I think it's later in the year, September or October, they have a thing called like Fiesta something, and they throw a big parade, and they close down some of the streets. They put food vendors in the parks, and really nice. I happened to be riding through here one time, and I hit it right on the money. Also, this used to be the home of Ronald Reagan, one of the US presidents. Had a huge ranch somewhere up there. As you know, he used to be a movie star before he became president. But he lived here, and I don't blame him. It's a beautiful place. But let's keep going on. Still on 101. Probably next stop's gonna be Oxnard or Camarillo. Following the coastline, like I said, you got the mountains there, the ocean right there. Headed over to Malibu. Gonna stop and get some lunch there, and then continue all the way to LA after that. And so now we happen to be in Santa Monica. There's a boardwalk over there. Gonna catch I-10 and then head over to the 405. I'm glad I'm not going in that direction. Stopped at a place right outside of Malibu, and the food was really good. And it's funny, the older you get, the more you want to eat whatever you want, but at the same time, every time you go see the doctor, he's like, you gotta eat healthy. Salad, salmon, no more fried foods, you know, and all that stuff. But what do they know? They're just doctors. Okay, so we are We happen to be on the 405 now, headed south. And what helps out on this one is they got the HOV lane, so we're able to ride right here. It's kind of like our own little lane. But as you can tell, it is backed up, and I got 16 miles of this to go. So this is nice. I mean, it's nice that we continue to move and not stuck in traffic. And that's the HOV lane right there. Now normally the law is you could split the lane, but you gotta keep it under like 35 or something like that. But I mean, sometimes you gotta go a little faster to get ahead, but you still gotta watch out for everybody on this lane, on both of them, because they'll jump back and forward on you. And let's keep going. Made it safe to Eagle Rider. Thank God. A lot of traffic, so check this out. This is a new Street Glide ST. It's got the 117, same motor mine has. It doesn't have the stretch bags. I like the wheels, the bronze wheels. Those are nice. Really nice, clean looking bike. Super nice. Anyways, gonna go check in that bike and then head off to the airport, and I'll explain why. You made it! Man, don't you love splitting lanes? So here's the deal. I'm gonna have to fly back home and leave my bike at the airport. The cool thing about LAX, you don't have to pay for motorcycles when you leave them at the terminal. When I left my bike in San Francisco, I did have to pay for it, but here you don't have to pay for them. You could leave it 6 months, a year. Heck, you could use the airport as a bike storage if you want. Well, not really, but you get what I'm saying. And I'll have to come back in a few days to pick it up. I got some stuff to take care of, and I have to go back. Unfortunately, the whole trip, not unfortunately, but the whole entire trip since I took off probably like what, 2 months ago or however long ago it was, has all been drive it up here, leave it somewhere, fly back, drive up here, pick it up, drive some more, drop it off, come back. But you know what, I'll take it any day, because the fact that I get to ride around, and you know, it's a beautiful bike. I hate leaving it at an airport or at a buddy's house or something, but you know, you roll with it. So yeah, headed to the airport. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey, this trip. I will be back. This bike will be going back to Texas. Should be back over there in about probably 7 to 10 days at the most. Not looking forward to driving through Arizona, because it's already 100 degrees, maybe even more. So riding a dark bike through that heat is never fun by any means. But you know, we get to ride. And so that's it. Time to park it, leave it at LAX.